Okay. Okay, welcome back to another YouTube slash Twitch live stream. We're doing another PC build here today. Of course, I'm pretty excited about this one because we got a case sent out to us, and this one is sponsored. I'll put the sponsor segment probably in the video. The stream's kind of not sponsored by them, but the build process is sponsored on them. So I don't know if I put the thing in the stream. Whatever. I'm not too worried about it. I know I definitely need to do it for the video, but we're gonna do a $500 PC build, and I am looking forward to this. Now, I got pretty much everything laid out here. I just need to double check a few things real quick, and I think we'll be fine. So we should be good. But let me do the following. Don't think I need to mess with anything in particular. Give me a second here. That's good. I don't need to mess with that. Is that disabled? That's disabled, yeah. Okay, we should be good. Give me a second. That's off. That's fine. Cool. Okay, we're good. Oh, I need to click the record button. Now, what should hopefully happen, if nothing goes wrong, I should be able to just like stream with no issue and have the recording be fine too, right? No FPS dropped, looking good. If I see anything, it'll say my encoder overloaded, which is fine. Cool. Okay, let's see here. Let me move the case to the side timing. Where's my screwdriver at? Oh, it's on my desk. Set that aside for the time being. Move the case. Cool. Okay, I was making sure that was the right drive. I was like, for a second, I thought they gave me the wrong drive when I bought it. Where's my knife? My knife's over there. Okay, we're good. Switch that. My remote's over there. Oops, it's in the wrong spot. Three. Okay, cool. Let's see how we look. That was a bit blurred. Let me. All right, we're good. So the first thing we're gonna do is open up our motherboard box. Got our Wi-Fi antenna. We'll set to the side. We have our board. I'm gonna carefully pull this on out. What we'll do is going to close the motherboard box and then set our motherboard right on top of it after we take it out of the plastic. They put so much tape on this. Now that we carefully uninstalled, wait. Hello, what are you building today? Specs today in the description. Yep, everything's in the description. Link down below. We're using the Ryzen 5 55, which my camera does not want to look at because of the plastic. And then we got a, what is it, B550 board from ASUS, and then 32 gigabytes of 24 megahertz. I was gonna go higher, but I didn't have anything higher in hand, and this is supposed to be a build we're gonna flip. 1 terabyte from Crucial P3 Plus Gen 5. Unfortunately, the CPU only supports Gen 3, but when you upgrade the PC later, you'll notice the difference. So that's why we went with Gen 4. Same price point too as the Gen 3. So we're building a nice $500 build system, and it's gonna be great for 1080p gaming, and just gonna pretty much crush everything you want to do if you want to have like a budget build, or you can use this as a stream PC too if you want to. That's the plan for this build. Offbait, if that's your name. I don't feel like I said your name right. It's like, no, it is Offbait. I'm not tweaking, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, brother. That's the plan for this video. So I already recorded like the intro for the video, the part list. So now we're just chilling. Sounds very nice. Yeah, this is gonna be a great build altogether. The GPU is pretty alright. It's not the best GPU in the world, but for 1080p gaming, it's perfectly adequate. We got the 2060 single fan, which is we got this for $120, so I'll take what I can get, you know what I'm saying? So this little GPU will be more than enough. I wouldn't spend more than $150 on a 2060 because it's just like, they're great for 1080p, but nothing more, you know what I'm saying? Set that to the side. So right now, we're on the build process. That's the plan, chat. So I'm gonna record one thing, do a little bit real quick here. And of course, if you guys do want to comment anything in the video, go for it, because like, you might be seeing the video, because like, I'll probably use the stream VOD for this, you know what I'm saying? True, it is, yeah. It's just one of those GPUs that's like, I wanted to go with a 2080, but the 2080 doesn't fit the $500 budget, you know what I'm saying? You can't really get one for less than, was it $250? So it would make no possible sense to slap in a 2080 at all. I saw some for like really cheap, but I'm pretty confident to say they're fake. But yeah, I'm 99% confident to say that. Okay. So what we'll do, first thing is open up our CPU. Let's look at this. Let's take a look again. Let's get a quick look, chat. Oh, wait a second. My camera does not want to like look up at it. The text doesn't want to focus. I have to do this like weird thing on my hand for the text to even show up, but like, CPU looks good. Yeah. Let me see here. So the first thing we need to do is line up the gold triangle on our CPU with the black triangle on our motherboard. So you can see right here, there's a little black triangle right there. Oh shit, I should have zoomed in on that. I need to set up a thing for the auto zoom. So right now it's not particularly the best. Okay, let's do that. And we'll pull the board back a bit. So the first thing we want to do is line up the gold triangle on our CPU with the black triangle on the motherboard. Like, your camera does not want to focus for some reason, but you can see gold triangle right there. There's a little black triangle on our CPU socket. Get my phone. I'll probably have to use my phone for this one because my camera doesn't want to like focus on it. Kind of annoying. Not the worst in the world. Ooh, this is so hard to do. Record a few seconds. We're good. Cool. All we want to do is lift up the little lever to ourselves. And when it's opened, we want to take that gold triangle, line it up with the black triangle, and just let it fall on into the socket. Once it's folded in, we just want to push our little lever back down. And with that, our CPU is installed. Now, for our memory, we want to open our 2 and 4 slots by opening up little DIMMs here. You just pull these on open like so. And the next thing we want to do is grab our memory. Let's switch camera angles for this one. Oh, I'll grab that. Oh, be a spot. Actually, no, that camera angle doesn't make much sense. Actually, I could do that. switch to camera for this one. It's unfortunate my camera doesn't like want to autofocus sometimes. That's my issue with it. Can't really move that far actually. Maybe I should use camera. I think I'm gonna use camera 4 for that one. No, camera 3. Camera 3. 3 does not want to like switch. The only thing with the frame thing, it takes a second for it to switch. I'll just zoom in. Actually, no, the autofocus is working right there. Okay, cool, never mind. I thought it wasn't. Now that our slots are open, we want to take our RAM sticks. Open this one up first and take them on out. Save time. The hardest part about making a YouTube video is making it the most efficient and easy to understand as possible. That's the hardest part. So what we want to do is take this little tooth on our actual RAM and line it up with the actual board so we can actually see if we line it on up. We want to carefully make sure that we don't have it the right way. So for DDR4, the logo points towards the CPU. So we're just going to carefully line up in our slot. And then once we have it in there, we can just push down. And once it clicks on both sides, you have your RAM installed. Same rule of thumb. Do it again on the 4 slot, line it on up. Logo to the CPU. DDR5, it seems to be opposite. That's what I've learned so far. Same thing. With that, our RAM is installed. Now for our M.2, we have a little screw right here. We need to take our small Phillips screwdriver. We're going to unscrew this like so. We're going to just take this little screw, set it to the side so we don't lose it. Nice setup, thanks, bro. It's been a grind, bro, to set this setup on up. $500? Yeah, $500 build. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking this M.2. It's not coming out easy. Cool. This part's the toughest. Camera gonna focus? You gonna focus or what's up? Oh, there we go. That took a second. So what we want to do is take the big tooth and small tooth and light it up with actually our socket. The small tooth's on the bottom side and the big tooth's on the opposite side. We want to carefully line it up with a 45-degree angle. Once you have lined it up, you want to carefully wiggle it on in. Once you have that, all you have to do is take one finger, push it on down. And then when you have it pushed on down, I would recommend taking the small screw from earlier, carefully lining on up with the actual screw hole. With that, what we want to do, take our small Phillips screwdriver, take the screw, without actually making it come off, carefully screwing it back on down. With that, our M.2 is installed with our RAM and CPU. I think you should hide the knife. I don't think YouTube likes it. I can just, oh yeah, good point. I'll set it to the side for the time being. I just know I'll probably blur it on out in post because like, it's just supposed to be a box opening knife, but you got probably a point. It probably won't, YouTube probably won't like it, at the very least. Let me see if I can get my camera in the focus again. For some reason, it's not like focusing particularly the best, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna quickly look at that recording chat just to see how it looks. And let me do the following: is line up this side here. I'm gonna probably bring the table on up. My only problem with this table I have, it's nice, but I have to click a button twice for it to do anything. All right, cool. That's good. Before getting to the next step, I need to double check the footage to see how it looks. I'm not worried about the audio quality. I'm more worried about like how the camera looks, because you'd be surprised on how much small detail goes into making one of these videos. Oh, let's see. How's you guys' day going, chat? Your day going good, gamers? What you been up to today? Alright, that's fine. Okay, we're good. The blur thing is not particularly the best, but like it's not terrible to the point where like it's not understandable, if that makes sense. Yeah. So the next thing we want to do is take off these 4 screws from this mount thing, because we want to use our stock cooler for our CPU. So we're just going to carefully lefty-loosey these. And the reason why we're putting on the motherboard box for this is that way we can actually have the backplate that's on this motherboard not to fall off. So that's why we're doing it on the motherboard box. With that, we take this, set it to the side, the same thing on the bottom. Same thing here, and with that, we can get ready to install our actual CPU cooler. Now, the good thing about the CPU cooler is it's going to be more than enough to cool our CPU. Plus, it comes with pre-applied thermal paste. It's kind of hard to see because of the white balance on my camera. But we do not need to actually add any thermal paste. And we want to take these 4 screws and actually match them with the back plate here. And we have the logo pointing downward towards us. So we're going to carefully line this on up. Once you have it nicely set on top of it, we want to take our Phillips screwdriver and screw it on in righty-tighty. And what you want to make sure to do is on evenly on the sides. So we're going to do a little bit here. Okay, it didn't stick for some reason. Nice, good job, me. All right, let's try it again. So once you have it lined up perfectly, make sure the logo is pointed downward. And you want to just put a little pressure on the top and screw it in from each 4 sides. So we're going to do a little bit here. Now we're going to do a little bit on the top side here. Apply pressure. Why is this board, this thing doesn't want to install properly sometimes? Not biting, which is my issue. The jig just bit right there. All right, there we go, good there. Same thing here. Apply a little bit of pressure. On the top right. So we want to just do this evenly across the whole thing. And once you actually have it nicely tightened, you'll know it's nicely tightened, because what will happen, won't turn anymore. So you want to keep doing this on all 4 sides nice and evenly. Is it bit on this one? This one doesn't feel like it bit. No, it bit. Just looks weird. So that's tightened on that side. That's awesome. Same thing on this side. That's tightened. Opposite side is nice and tight. Finally, this side. And our CPU cooler is nicely installed. So now what we want to do, take our CPU fan header and actually plug this in right here on this little one for the fan header. There's like a little bite mark. Can't remember what's focus that is. Just go to focus. So you can see right here, little CPU fan header. We want to take this back slip here. We'll line it up with our actual front slip. You can see there's a little slip mark. We want to make sure those pins line on up and push it on down. And then we can hide the cable by just like routing it slightly. Okay. And with that, our cooler is installed. We just want to install as much as we want on our motherboard as physically possible. There is a little bit of plastic on the actual CPU heatsink here. So all we want to do, take this little bit of this peel here, and we want to remove this because you don't want this getting hot when you're powering on your system. It's in a weird spot. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let me zoom on out this, and then let me get the case all ready to go. I'm gonna set our GPU right here for the time being. I will be planning to flip this chat for a PC flip video, so if you're interested, then yeah, just want to give you guys that heads up. That's the plan. Okay. Set this panel to the side for the time being. So the screw for some reason loose around. I'll go get that later, I guess. Okay. Let's see those two things here real quick. Let me check the recording. I really need to get a video editor because I could just have some guy, like when I'm doing this kind of stuff, edit the video while I'm live because I can then not have to double check everything. Oh. It's fine, that's fine. Also, my only problem with my camera, my top camera, it blurs. Not badly, but kind of annoying. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Okay. What's up, G? What's up, my dude? Not my Z, just vibing, bro. We're doing a PC build, a nice $500 build system. So far, it's going pretty good. Also, if you guys do not know, we're live right now on our YouTube/Twitch. I will have a full VOD of this PC build once the stream ends, but of course, this video is going to be more just what you need to know to get the PC build done. Okay. I'm gonna open the back side of this PC case real quick here. Actually, we'll go to 3. 3 is better for this one. Yeah. Day going good, Z? Oh, that's a... Oh, 6? Oh, 4. The next thing we need to do is go to the backside of our case and open it up and get access to a little cardboard box, because this cardboard box actually has access to our screws. So we'll just set our panel to the side for the time being. Grab this. So and before we actually install our actual motherboard, we do need to uninstall this back for your fan because it is blocking the way for the installation. So there's 4 screws here. We want to take these 4 screws and unscrew them to get the actual case fan out. Looks good. Like a pointer finger pointer? Looks like a pointer, a fingerprint magnet. What do you mean? What's up, Blitz? How you guys doing? Oh, Blitz is in YouTube and Twitch chat. That's actually hilarious. I know, no. She's in YouTube chat. I just see her on like the multi chat. I'm tripping. The case? Oh yeah, I think the case is nice. It's not the craziest case of all time, but for what you get for $50, or what's it, $55? It's pretty good. Now that we got this rear fan uninstalled, we can just carefully pull it on out. Luckily, it's not plugged into anything right now. So we'll just set this to a side. For some reason, it's caught on something. Oh, wait, it's a really like little thing it has strapped in on the side, so it holds it in place. I'll just move that, I guess. Okay, that, we're good. Now that we got our back fan removed, we can carefully take our motherboard, slightly and slowly place it on in here. You want to make sure you line up the back I/O shield with the motherboard itself. Okay. With that, we're good. The next thing we want to do is open up a little box here, and there will be some motherboard screws. Yeah, that isn't bad. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of screws. I'll put everything here for the time being. Oh. So what we want to do is take the screws that come out with it and grab this screw in particular. I don't know if my camera's going to focus on it because it doesn't do particularly great when it comes to screws. You want to just take this kind of screw and carefully screw down our board. It's not focusing at all. Let me try that again. Let me try a different. Let me see if I can do like this maybe. It's unfortunate this thing is all like. Camera. Dude, getting center is like almost near impossible. So there's going to be some screws that come with the bag. You just want to take these small circular screws and place it on your actual motherboard for the slots for the back plate area. So we're just going to take this, carefully screw down our board. I will say the hardest part about doing the PC build videos, chat, is the cable guide part and also the screws, because it's hard to zoom in on that kind of stuff. So there's a few different spots we want to screw down. There's one right here. There's going to be one on the top. There's going to be one on the actual side over here. And then there's going to be another on the bottom for this corner. And then there's one more. If I can find it, that is. Okay, maybe there is another one. I thought that was it. I thought there was another one. I guess not. Whatever. That's fine. So just carefully screw this on down. Oh, chat, how's you guys' day been? My day has been pretty good. Raining outside. Besides that, though, pretty calm. I just know my studio is hella hot right now, just because of the fact that what's the word? I got like 6 different cameras on, plus I got a PC going while streaming and all that jazz. So it's not particularly the funnest thing in the world. Yeah, man. Went to work, came home, ate dinner, now chilling. Nice, man. What did you have for dinner? Three. There's no one on the bottom? I don't think I did. Weird. There's no one. There's like nothing right there. Usually there would be one like. I think there's one here. There has to be one. Yeah, there's definitely one there. I was like, if there's no shot, there is one. Usually there's always one defaulted there. Okay, cool. We should have one more screw. No, we don't. Usually they give another one, but I guess they didn't give another one. Double check this. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Oh, there's some additional ones in here. I just need like one more. Perfect. Okay. And with that, we have our motherboard nicely installed into our case, which is awesome. I'm trying to think what else we need to do real quick before I forget again. Oh, I need to plug in the fan again. Ooh. Okay. Guess we could do that real quick since that won't take too long. Yeah, we'll do that. So the next thing we're gonna do is reinstall that rear fan we just take. Make sure the logo is ported in the inside, since we want the back side of the logo be ported towards out. That way we blow the exhaust out. I think just got caught on something. That's annoying. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna carefully line this on up. And then grab our screws from earlier we uninstalled with it. And not lose them. This part always stinks to redo. Once you get the first screw in, the rest of them just become easy, because it ain't going anywhere after you get the first one in. Now you can install only 2 screws if you want to. I would recommend just reinstalling all 4 so you don't lose anything. By the way, chat, if you guys didn't watch my recent video, I tried to fix my brother's PC. I found out the GPU was dead. So I double checked everything after in a different build and it did not work. So the RAM was messed up and the GPU and the board for some reason, which sucked. But hey, it's not the worst thing in the world. With our fan back installed, what we need to do now is start plugging in some cables. I'm going to have a lot of footage later. How's the 3090 serving you? It's really good, dude. I love it so far. I did have something I did recently. I was trying to test a video idea where like I undervolt the 3090 to get a little bit more performance for less the wattage. Long story short, was not worth it. I had to fix it and go and reset it, which was annoying. Honestly, I could have made a video on like how to reset your BIOS back to default after overclocking. But yeah, no, the 3090 has been absolute beast though. It's crushing it. Like right now, it's streaming to 2 different platforms while recording a high quality footage. Well, are you thinking about getting one, bro? You deciding whether or not you want to get a 3090, or are you holding off still? Because I know a lot of people are thinking about getting 3090s, or deciding if they want to like upgrade to that or hold off. What else are you gonna grab? I was gonna grab something. Oh, yeah, I was gonna plug in the cables. Grab this. So what we're gonna do is take this actual fan header we have right here for our rear fan, and there's actually a little fan header where it's a system fan 1. It's kind of hard to see because of lighting the case, but we want to plug in our rear fan into here. I'll probably zoom in post too to show them. It's unfortunate, chat. You can't like record with your phone while what's the word? Can I do that? No, that does too bright. While you have the flashlight on, it doesn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why that's the case, but you just can't, which is seems foolish. I'm gonna route the cable better. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could have put like under the thing before like anything, but whatever. Man, that one is in such an awkward spot. Okay. I'll place this cable right like this. Route the extra slack to the back. There you go. That's good. Not the best in the world, but it's clean. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one or getting a 4070 since people said the similar performance, but the 4070 has more modern features. Yeah, I would recommend if you are looking to build a system and you don't need the extra VRAM, get a 4070. I would say is the best option. I have a lot of friends who picked up them recently, and I was like recommending them because they're just that good. So definitely get a 4070 unless you need a stupid amount of VRAM for some reason. You don't need a 3090. I wouldn't really recommend 3090 unless you like for your workload you need the extra VRAM. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I picked up one. If I was just gaming, 4070, and I can also use the extra VRAM for other stuff. But that's not the unfortunately case with my thing. I still got one for a great price though. Okay. Next. Oh, let me route this. There's a system fan at the top, right? Here, here's this. Yes. Wait. No. Wait, where the hell is this one? I swear there was one at the top. Oh, it's below? It's below. I'm stupid. Cool. I keep forgetting about that. So the next thing I want to do is plug in our 3 fans into the system fan header 2, which is like in a weird spot. It's like all the way at the bottom, right next to the actual like front panel fans. It's kind of hard to see. So you can see that system fan 2, we want to plug it right into there. And of course, since all of them are daisy chained, all 3 of them, we just have one header we need to plug in, one 3-pin. With that, we're good to go. Our case fans are nice and connected. Yeah. Okay, chat. Next thing I need to do is plug in the main connectors. So I'm gonna grab those. Oh, da, 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 da. So we got Type C, we got USB. Da, da, da. Kind of in a weird spot, which is the only thing. Okay, is there a Type C connector on this board? No, so we're not plugging that in, unfortunately. There's a HD audio, so I'm gonna route that. There's front panel connectors, which all go to the first route. And then Type C is unfortunately cannot use, so that kind of sucks. Man, there's so many cases that come with Type C connectors, but the motherboards don't support Type C. Just, eh. So many lower end cases will come some really nice connections now. Just unfortunate the boards don't support it. Newer boards for like AM5 do and other ones, but besides that though, nothing else does, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're chilling, chat. We're vibing. So what we're gonna do, we have our HD audio header right here. We're gonna plug this HD audio header on the far left right here on our actual board. It's always hard to see this kind of stuff, but there's an empty pin. You want to make sure that empty pin slot matches on up with the actual one that's missing. Did I get it? I don't feel like that plugged in properly. Okay, definitely did. Okay. It just looks scuffed. Okay. I'm gonna reroute some of this cable stuff later, which is gonna be kind of annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Oh. I'll do a Velcro tie on the bottom because like this Velcro's gonna look good. Hey camera. What are you doing, bud? What you doing? What you doing? Focus. Focus, camera. You have one job. Focus on the sexy motherboard, okay? That's your one purpose in life. If you don't focus, you're fired, okay? Cool? Cool. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I might just cut out the part with the like plugging the connections because this part sucks. Like the normal connections for the GPU, CPU, and 24 pin, fine. But showing anything else in the video is always so hard to do, okay? Ridiculous. You're better off just following a manual, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. Now we just got a front panel connections. We just want to plug them right on the bottom here. And of course, I would recommend just looking at your motherboard manual to set this on up because this part always kind of hard to show on camera. Speaking of which, I'm going to do the exact same thing, get the motherboard manual, look at this. Because kind of weird. Well, the good thing is we're almost done with the build. Surprisingly, that went way better than I thought it would. I thought it was going to take us a minute, but doesn't seem to be the case. That's not right. Is this one of those ones where there's a stupid manual? Might be. My worst case scenario it is. Gee. Oh, this is rough. Okay. Let's see. So what we got is our reset switch LED. Reset switch LED. No, no. I forget. Does it go like up and down or side to side? I can't remember. Shit. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up something, chat. I gotta look up the remember how to do this. I can always forget about this one step for the power switch. I'm gonna just look it up. Front panel connections. Image. Thank God for the internet. I love the internet. I can just look up shit and be done. Unlimited information at the palm of your hands, chat. Positive and negative power switch. Yeah. It's just the way, I don't remember. It's like you plug it in up or side to side, side to side. This is the one step I always forget. And I'm not entirely sure why that's always the case. There's no shot in hell I'm showing this on camera for the video. Power switch LED. Wait. Power switch, reset switch, power LED. Wait, what? PR detail. Why does it show one thing over the other thing? Okay, whatever. I'm just going to plug in the power switch first. Power switch. That is fine. Okay. For some reason, I don't remember the name of the abbreviations for the reset switch LED. So I'm going to have to look that up. Yeah. Positive and negative. Power LED. Positive. Okay, and negative. Oh my god. Why is these parts so hard to plug in? Yeah. Those two are plugged in. I got the last one now. I gotta figure out what the hell this one goes. What is the abbreviation for this one? So we got the last one is the reset power LED. Reset LED switch connection. What's the name of it? Reswitch LED? No. Huh. I guess I just plugged this one in the reset switch? Reswitch LED. Well, what the hell? Power LED. We have hard drive, reset. What is this? PL? Is that what it means? PWR LED meaning. I swear this is it. Power LED. Is it the power switch? No. 3-pin? No. No. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. Kind of my issue right now. I don't have to plug it in right now. I got the power switch. That's all that matters. Somebody, when they buy the PC later, I forget. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that last one because like it's not really necessary. If it is, then I'll fix it later. I just know I'm probably not going to include the part with the connections in the video. I'll show them, but like it's not going to be something I'll be like, yeah, use the motherboard manual because that's 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right, we're good. Okay, chat. The next thing we have to do is the actual power supply. Okay, I could install the GPU first. Yeah, I'll do the GPU. I don't have to take any backplates off because this is a one-time removable thing. They're all removed. Next we're going to do is install our GPU. Now, of course, these are one-time removable backplates, so once you remove them the first time, you will not have to actually reinstall them, so just keep in mind which ones you uninstall. What we want to do, take our actual GPU, PCIe, line up the PCIe slot. Shoes look good. And I just realized I have the wrong slot open. I have the 1 and 2, but I need the 2 and 3 open for the actual thing. Oh my god, I might have to uninstall the motherboard real quick. Maybe not. Shit. I might actually have to uninstall the motherboard real quick. Oh my god! Okay, that sucks. I'm gonna end my recording real quick and just like quickly do this. Are you freaking serious? Ah! I keep forgetting. I keep freaking forgetting that the 1 and 2 slot. I thought this one was different, but you know what? That's for me not thinking that. No, yeah, it sucks. It's not the worst thing, chat. All I have to do is move the motherboard slightly to a side, just with enough space that I can actually just like push out this bracket here. If I had a way to push it on out from the inside, I could, but the problem with it is it's just like it's not gonna work. That's not gonna happen at all. So I just realized, wait, if the cooler is installed like that, okay, no. I was thinking maybe okay, that was fine. I don't know what the fuck that was all about, but okay. Yeah, let me just unscrew this. Ah, frick me. I'm so stupid, chat. You know, the guy who builds PCs multiple times over, you think he learned his lesson and not like forget that, oh, you should do this and that, right? Nope. That is not the case, unfortunately. I'm gonna have a lot of footage to edit later, which is fine. The craziest thing, chat, is I'm gonna record like probably 2 hours worth of footage from this stream, then edit down the video, and it's gonna only be like a 10-minute video. I know this PC build will probably be like maybe at best like 12 at low, and at high 15. I don't think it's gonna be that long of a PC build video. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you guys are enjoying me and my painful uninstallation, make sure to like the stream, drop a sub if you don't want to miss on future videos. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, but it's appreciated. All right. So I should be able to just slightly move this over. Oh my god, thank God. Thank freaking God. I can either just do that. Oh, that's so nice. All right, so let's just push this on out. I know it does not take that much force for me to move it, right? Oh, it's constantly this way. You caught on my finger now? Yeah, wiggle it. Okay, we're good now. I can't believe I messed that up though. Holy man. Thank God I didn't have to actually remove the motherboard all the way out, because that would have sucked. It still stinks that I had to do that, but like, could have been 100 times worse. You know what I'm saying? Could have been like one of those things where I had to install the rear fan, uninstall the screws for the motherboard, reinstall the screws for the motherboard later, and rear fan. I'm like, oh, I love PC cases. You know that, chat? You know I love reviewing PC cases. But also, I do not like building in some cases because it's the rear fan. Like, all cases have a rear fan, besides the ones that don't. I kind of like the ones that don't, even though they don't provide the most adequate cooling. Okay. Oh, we're chilling now. I have to install one more screw, then we can resume where I was. We're so close, chat. We're so close. The best feeling is being close to having the PC built. The nice thing about PC building, though, is when you do it multiple times, you just get better and better. It's like a skill, and it's a good feeling. My biggest concern, though, with me streaming is anytime I have my head over my camera, for my overhead camera, I just see when I'm in post my head, and I feel like I'm going bald every time I look at my head, but I don't think I'm going bald. Maybe. Who knows? If I do, that sucks. But then again, I don't have to pay for haircuts again. So maybe there's that. Chats, what's your guys' thoughts on going bald? Would you mind? Yeah, now we can resume what we were doing. GPU time. Now we got a beautiful 2060. Not the best cooling in the world, but this GPU, it's going to be fantastic for gaming. Take that 16 by slot, line it up with our board for our 2 and 3 slots, and don't make the same mistake I did where you have to uninstall it. find out probably. Let's go down. With that, we just line up, push it on down. That we got our GPU nicely installed. Now we can screw it back on down. Okay. So we're gonna take 2 of our main screws. Just take them like so. Screw them onto the back here so our GPU doesn't go anywhere. Just gonna push this a little bit to the side. Why is this one not button? This one screws is not biting at all, which is weird. Bud, come on. I'm not stupid, right? This is the right kind of screw. Why are you not biting? You know what? I'm gonna grab a different screw just to see if it makes a difference, because for some reason that one's not biting. That should have been the right one though, which is weird. Am I stupid? Or is this thing just like not being right? That's in all the way, so I don't know why the screws are being weird. Yeah, I'm gonna try testing the top one real quick. I think what's happening is that it's just being dumb. I'm not sure why it's being so weird. I'll try a different screw again to see if this does it. I have the right kind of screws, which is the weirdest part, so I don't know why this is being... Okay, can I not grab the same screw 6 times in a row? I'm gonna grab a flat one. Right, here we go. Do not know why this screw is weird. Oh my god, please. Dude, what in the frick is going on, dude? Okay, that don't make no sense. That works, but the other ones I was using earlier didn't. Okay. So, I'm not entirely sure why this is the case. It seems like the motherboard screws you use have to be used for the back. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Usually, so, there's 2 kinds of screws. There's a slightly bigger one, and then there's a small one. And my camera does not want to autofocus on them. But all you really need to know, motherboard screws go to the motherboard. But for some reason, it wants to use for the back plate. And this other one doesn't want to screw down, so... well, if it works, it works, but that seems pretty scuffed. I am not going to judge, though, if it gets the job done. Screw down, right? Yeah. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. She is in there. Does my desk look warped? No, I just think it looks warped. Okay, we're chilling. I will screw this down. Tighten or not? I actually screwed it the wrong way. Good job, me. I don't know what. Okay, now we're good. Cool. Now for the last step is what is it called? The power supply. I'm not gonna lie. I could probably swap in a better GPU and look better on camera. It does not look that good on camera. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Whatever. 4. Okay, boyos. It is power supply time. Where's my knife? I think we're good. Nope, we're not good. Yeah, now we're good. You know, this is the most generic power supply out there, but you know, if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? And Micro Center at least makes a good power supply. And where are my scissors? And for some reason, they have a really nice strap on it. For some reason, that is not cutting. Is it a twisty tie? Doesn't look like a twisty. Oh, it is. Never mind. I'm dumb. Whatever. You know, I was about to just cut it. Combat knife. That could have been eh. Cool. Okay. So let's see what we need to do. Good thing is we only need to plug in a few cables. So what we're going to do is we're going to carefully take our power supply here, line up over back, have our fan pointed to below, and we're going to just install it into our case. We're going to move the cable slightly, push the power supply in. That we're good. Let's scooch it on in because it takes a minute. Sure if I get a camera angle on it so I can actually show what I'm doing. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is take this screw right here. If my camera ever wants to focus, we're gonna take this little guy. We're gonna use these for actually plugging it, screwing down our power supply. So there's 4 corners. There's one like right here, one there, one there. We're just gonna carefully just sort of screw on our Phillips. Take the power supply and just push it up a bit, just to the point where like the screw holes are. Perfect. I'm gonna screw it on down. I'm gonna do like 3 more real quick. Why are you not biting? This one like bit for like 2 seconds and then it just went weird. Oh, it's because it's just at an angle. I'll move some of these ones real quick. I'm not sure why like the rest of them are being weird. Let's screw one more down. I'm just like the other one was being weird. So I was like wondering why I was doing that, but seems to be fine now. I think I just tightened not too much on one side, so I can do the other sides evenly. Yeah, there we go. That is much better. And with that, our power supply is nicely installed to the back of our case. I will say this camera right here, using right here, I should use this for the overhead camera or just buy a second one. I don't know why I don't. You know what I'm saying, chat? Because this one does a great job at autofocusing. The crispness. Oh. Set these 2 things aside. Excuse me. Okay. So our power supply is going to have all the cables connected, and we only need like 3 cables. We need our 24-pin for our board. We're going to need our CPU cable. And then our PCIe cable for our actual GPU. We only need one of these. We're going to take the top one right here. You'll be able to identify it because it just says PCIe, which is awesome. Wait, this CPU one doesn't say CPU on it. Making sure before I plug anything in, like I have everything organized. Alright, that's SATA. Yeah, I have everything there. Oh, weird. Okay, so I assume this one with no labels is the CPU. So this the one without a label. Usually it would say CPU, but it doesn't say it on this one. I'm just going to make the assumption that it's the CPU. And if it doesn't go in perfectly, then we know for a fact that it isn't. So Don't force something in if it doesn't fit, because then you'll have problems. Pro tip. Okay, this is going to be the fun part. So, how do I want to do the GPU? Do I want to run it from the side here, or do I want to run it from the back? We'll run it from under. So we're going to take our GPU. There's a little slip here on the actual bottom. It's kind of hard to like show you guys on camera. We're just going to run this down here and up. Actually, I can just run it from the power. No, I can't do that. Because that'd be sick. What are you getting gone on? That, we're good. It's a bit short for the thing because I need to plug it in, but I'll run this now from there. That's fine. Gonna be kind of jank. Now, for the 24 pin, what we want to do is take this one and we want to run it to the top one right here, which is kind of hard to see because I don't have it zoomed in too much. Nice, good job, me. You. Let's do it again. So we want to take our 24 pin now, run it to the slot here. All right, can't speak English. Also, it's calling like 6 different things. Hold on. Nice. So much BS. So we're going to take our 24 pin and run it to the top one. And the final one is the CPU. And now for the one with no label. What we want to do is take this one and run it all the way up here because our CPU is on the top right. I'll just 180 real quick. So what we're going to do is take our GPU cable we just routed. Carefully line it on up. We're going to take this, plug it into our GPU. And just push it on in. GPU is powered. Just kind of run the extra cable under. Take our 24 pin now. There's a little clip here you can actually somewhat see. It's kind of hard to tell because there's a little clip here. We want to make sure this clip is pointing to the side, outward. So we're going to just run this like this. Carefully line up our pins. That. Push it on down. 24 pin to our board's good. We'll push the rest of the cable slack back. Now, for the last one is your CPU. And the CPU is always the hardest one to do because it's always in a weird spot. So it's all the way right there. So it's nearly impossible to show you guys on camera. But this is the power of the flashlight on the phone. So we're going to make do. So the phone flashlight, you can see that 8 pin right there. I'll zoom in and post for you guys to see. We're going to plug in our CPU fan, not CPU fan, CPU cable into that. So yeah. Make sure the clips right here are actually pointed upwards, so it's gonna be kind of jank. Would recommend doing this on its side. Okay, let me go opposite side because it's gonna be kind of weird. Okay. I literally had a bit for like 2 seconds there. Nice. Came out done. Okay. They go down. They go in. Does not feel like it clipped in properly. Now, I could probably do 2 at a time now I'm thinking about it because of like how it's set up, but like. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. That took a second. Okay, boyos. We're chilling. That's going to be near impossible to show in post, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. The switch? Oh, camera 4. Now what we get to do is just turn this PC on. Let's see if it actually boots. If you want to take any extra slack, you can just pull it to the back. But you can just leave everything open for the time being because we just want to make sure she posts. So we'll do. I'm going to Kobe this to the side for the time being. We're going to grab the power cable that come with it. The following. Push the one on the back. I'm going to take her power cable, plug her on in. I'll put on 0 first. And then take our HDMI cable. I've also come to the realization I did not give it enough slack. There we go. Plug her on in. Moment of truth. Will she post? Oh, powered on. Good sign, good sign. Do we get any indicator? Okay, it's dark. Not good sign. I'll give it a second. Oh, there we go. She's booting. She's booting, boys and girls. It's alive. Okay, that's awesome. We're chilling. Okay, we'll turn you off for the time being. Okay, chat. She's alive. Looking to build my first PC. Do you have any parts that you don't need? I usually keep anything extra on hand, speedy. So like all the stuff I have here, it's like something I have on hand just in case if I need it for something or testing. Okay. Plug this in for the time being. Grab our Windows 11 install. I think it's in my stash over here. That stupid cough left over. I think it's this one. Let me double check this real quick before I plug it on in. Actually, do I have anything right here to unplug it? Okay, yeah, I do. Let's unplug this one, I guess, temporarily. Before I do anything. Okay, chat. Let's see if this Windows install is USB drive is the Windows install. No, that's BIOS one. That's my BIOS one. Whoopsie. Not it. I think this might be it. Looks to be jank. So that's Windows 11 on it. Or wait, is this my Windows 10 install? I can install Windows 10 or 11. It doesn't particularly matter because I plan to do a few PC videos chat later here with this build. So just like, yeah. I got like a how to set up a dual PC set video. It's gonna be like an easier method to do it. That's better. Okay, here's a Windows install. I'm not sure if it's Windows 11, but it looks to be Windows 10, which is fine. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is install Windows 11. We're just take our USB drive we have set up. I'll have a video on how to do this link down below. And we just plug that into our PC. Turn our PC on. It's going to boot into the BIOS. Then from there, it's going to recognize the drive. And then from there, we can install Windows. I'll just say Y, which is fine. It'll take a sec. Yeah. I'll enable XMP and stuff after. I'm not doing that right now. Okay, sweet. And notice our USB drive to install Windows. So what we're going to do is just quickly install Windows onto our PC. And we don't have a product key, so we're not going to mess with that. Windows 11 Home. I agree. And then we're going to say our 1 terabyte drive right here, which is perfect. And click install. Cool. Windows 11 is installed. We'd love to see it. Okay. So the one thing I need to do later here, chat, is I'm going to have to do XMP for the video. I'm going to have to do, I can probably do this on stream with you guys because it doesn't particularly matter, because anything else I do is going to be like, I'll edit it down and post. I'm going to end my recording real quick. Have we dropped any frames? No, I've been dropping frames. That 3090 is going crazy, bro. If we're going to put the 3090 in the stream PC for my work, this works so well. Works so well. Okay. Since we got a minute, chat, how's your guys' day been? You guys' day been good? Anything interesting happen? There'll be a spot. You want to track or not? Oh, now you want to track. You take a second there. Also, I just realized, did I not add my camera on this one? My mic on this one? I just realized I don't think my mic's here. Oh, yeah. Shit, it isn't. Whoopsie. Okay, my bad. Oh, and I didn't mute this. Okay, sorry about that, chat. I thought I had the camera on the right spot, but I didn't, and my mic. So let me see that again. Is there any games you guys like to see tested during our $500 PC build video? because like right now I'm just gonna set this on up, enable XMP with you guys, and then that's particularly about it. So if you guys have any games you want to see during the testing of the video, let me know and I'll write them down, okay? Windows is almost installed, which is good. That's gonna take a little bit longer to actually do, but thankfully that wasn't the case. I'm not gonna lie though, the GPU is awkward as hell. Like there's so much space in this PC that, yeah. It's weird how this GPU looks though. It looks like it's sagging even though it isn't. I don't know, cleaning my display is gonna be an absolute mess. Get some music while we're chilling. My music playing or what's going on? Oh, it works. What is going on? Off. Wait, I am gonna have to look into that later. For some reason, my audio is not working properly for music. I'm not sure why that's the case, but whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Windows is good. Yes. Oh shit! I forgot to plug in the Wi-Fi antenna. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Okay. So what we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna get off for the time being. Thank you guys, everyone who came out, liked the stream. I appreciate you guys. I'll be working on testing this PC later tonight here on my Twitch at 8 o'clock. I'll be game streaming, so if you guys want to come out, hang out with me there. Links down below. But yeah, no, this PC build video was awesome. I'm glad how it turned out. We're gonna be making a full video on it later here. It's gonna probably come out like Friday, I hope. Maybe earlier. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate you guys and have a great night, okay? Cool.